This video game character's power scale breaks every rule of fiction. His final form reveals a shocking secret that makes gods look weak. You must see the last 30 seconds to witness the feat that officially breaks all logic. Asura, the guardian general of Wrath, is not simply a powerful warrior, but a living embodiment of rage itself. His strength does not stem from discipline, training, or divine favor. Instead, it grows endlessly in direct proportion to his anger. The more suffering, betrayal, and loss he endures, the more overwhelming his power becomes. His existence is driven by a singular purpose: revenge against the false gods who destroyed his family and condemned him to endless pains. Death is merely a temporary setback to him, as even hell cannot contain his fury for long. The foundation of power within Asura's universe is mantra, a cosmic energy system born from emotion. Mantra is generated through the souls of mortals and through their prayers, taking physical form as a radiant green mist when amplified. This energy is capable of fueling massive machines, restoring life, healing fatal wounds, and elevating beings to godlike status. While most beings can only draw mantra from external sources, the priestess possesses the unique ability to manipulate and amplify it freely, making her central to the balance of power among the demigods. Mantra itself manifests in 8 distinct forms, each representing a core aspect of human darkness: pride, lust, vanity, greed, melancholy, sloth, and wrath. Those who can directly tap into these emotional forces can theoretically achieve limitless power. Asura, as the incarnation of wrath, exists at the most volatile and destructive end of this spectrum, allowing his strength to rise without a defined ceiling. One of the earliest demonstrations of Asura's terrifying capability comes from his battle against Vlitra, a monstrous entity created by Gaia, the will of the planet itself. Vlitra was born when the natural cycle of life and death was disrupted, as souls were harvested and converted into mantra rather than returning to the planet. Acting as a corrective force, Vlitra emerges repeatedly, growing stronger with each appearance. Its mantra levels are stated to be immeasurable, and even the combined strength of the demigods is barely enough to repel it. Despite this, Asura alone is able to contend with Vlitra, and with assistance from mantra-based superweapons, such as the Karma Fortress and the Brahmastra, he helps force the creature into retreat. This establishes Asura as a being capable of clashing directly with planetary-scale divine forces. Asura's greatest defeat does not come from a monster, but from betrayal. He is framed for the unalive of the Emperor by Deus, the commander of the Guardian Generals, who seeks to control Asura's daughter Mithra, the priestess, whose power to amplify mantra is essential to the demigod's dominance. Returning home, Asura finds his wife unalive and his daughter abducted. Consumed by grief and fury, he confronts Deus but is utterly overwhelmed. His broken body is cast from the heavens, crashing into Gaia like a meteor. With his final breath, Asura makes a vow of vengeance before dying. Death, however, cannot restrain wrath. Asura awakens in Naraka, the realm of hell, where a mysterious golden spider reminds him of the promise he made. His memories return, and with them, his rage. Driven by sheer hatred, Asura begins to fight his way upward through hell itself, battling endlessly until he finally tears through its ceiling and returns to Gaia. By the time he emerges, 12,000 years have passed. The world has changed, and the demigods have grown vastly more powerful. Asura's first true test comes against Wyzen, the guardian general of chaos, who dismisses him as insignificant compared to the gods of the present era. Asura's rage allows him to completely dominate Wyzen's base form, forcing him to escalate repeatedly. Desperate, Wyzen absorbs millions of souls and transforms into Gongan Wyzen, a being so massive that his body rivals the size of the planet itself. Using every ounce of mantra at his disposal, Wyzen attempts to crush Asura by pressing a single finger down upon the world. In response, Asura unleashes all 6 of his arms, catching the descending finger and launching a relentless barrage of punches. His own arms shatter under the strain, leaving him with only one. Channeling every last drop of mantra in his body, Asura delivers a final punch that completely erases Wyzen from existence. The force of this strike is calculated to exceed 7 yoditons, an amount of energy sufficient to overcome Earth's gravitational binding and annihilate the planet entirely. Later, confirmation by the creators reveals that Wyzen was the weakest of the 7 deities, making Asura's feat all the more significant. Immediately afterward, Asura is confronted by Yasha and defeated while severely injured and exhausted. He is unalive once more and cast back into Naraka, where he lies dormant for 500 years. Yet again, wrath proves eternal. Asura escapes hell once more and soon encounters Karlau, the guardian general of Sloth, who has been slaughtering entire villages to harvest mantra directly. Asura annihilates Karlau and the invading fleet, further cementing his status as a being who grows stronger through suffering and loss. Asura later reunites with his former master August, a warrior stated to rival Deus himself. Their battle unfolds on the moon and escalates to apocalyptic level. Asura's rising rage forces August to draw his sword for only the second time in his life, unleashing his full strength. August drives Asura from the moon to the earth with the force of a falling comet, even impaling both Asura and the planet itself. Despite this, Asura endures, shattering August's sword and ending the fight with a decisive final strike. Tragedy strikes again when Olga, one of the 7 deities, obliterates an entire village, including a girl who reminded Asura of his daughter, using a massive armada. This event pushes Asura beyond his limits. He releases his wrath completely, transforming into a being of pure mantra. His body carbonizes and becomes unstable as infinite rage pours out of him, yet his power skyrockets. In this state, Asura eradicates entire fleets and demonstrates strength rivaling or surpassing the Brahmastra, a mantra weapon empowered by 12,000 years of accumulated souls. When the Brahmastra fires upon him using 3/4 of its total output, Asura survives. After another clash with Yasha, the two ultimately unite against Deus. When Deus merges with the Karma Fortress, becoming a colossal god machine, even that proves insufficient. When Deus uses Mithra to amplify his power, he makes a costly mistake. Witnessing this, Asura's rage explodes, and he utterly overwhelms Deus, finally ending his reign and fulfilling his vow of vengeance. Even then, the truth of the universe is revealed. The golden spider is exposed as Chakravartin, the true god and creator of mantra, the architect of all suffering. He claims dominion over the universe itself. Empowered by 7 trillion souls worth of mantra, Asura transforms into Asura the Destructor, a planetary scale titan. Chakravartin attacks from the center of the Milky Way, firing beams that traverse 25,000 light years in seconds, moving billions of times faster than light. Asura reacts to and dodges these attacks, punching through planets and even meteors the size of multiple galaxies as he charges forward. Despite being bombarded the entire way, Asura reaches Chakravartin in under 5 minutes, traveling at billions of times the speed of light. With a single punch, he obliterates Chakravartin's avatar. Their final battle shatters multiple dimensions as Chakravartin assumes his true form. Though the creator initially stops Asura's strongest attacks with a single finger and knocks him from his mantra form, wrath once again proves limitless. Asura's rage elevates even his base form to god-level parity, and with one final, all-consuming punch, he completely destroys the creator, expending every last fragment of his wrath. In the end, Asura's power cannot be defined by conventional limits. He does not grow stronger through training or time, but through pain, loss, and unyielding fury. By the conclusion of his journey, Asura stands as a multi-universal force with massively faster than light speed, achieving his vengeance not because it was destined, but because wrath itself refused to let him fall. Now you have seen the true scale of limitless rage. Drop your comment below and name the one fictional character you believe could finally stand against him. Explain how their power system would interact with infinite wrath. Do not forget to follow for more breakdowns that reveal hidden power tiers.